banter.
The banter, that is funny.
We had funny banter.
Yes.
But he wasn't recording, so now we don't have funny banter.
What's up, guys? It's Druhawk, and I'm with Kelsi Davies.
Hello.
Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. We asked you some questions on Instagram, and we're going to be answering them.
Or not.
Maybe not.
We're just going to sit here
and stare
at you all night. Okay.
You just ask questions, and I just sit there and stare at them.
Yeah, you just stare. It's just me. It's not even my channel.
Let's see these questions of yours. I'm curious.
Whatever floats your boat.
Person. The cats are having banter too. This is from KB Braza 1. Are you afraid of things Kelsey can see/feel? It really depends on what she ends up seeing. She's seen some like gross stuff before.
Gross stuff?
Like the lady that used to like be like hanging and her toes dangling in front of me.
She was like hanging from a ceiling.
And I guess like she'd just be like in front of me all the time, just hanging out.
Yeah.
One time we're laying in bed and she's like, there's somebody in the hallway. You like, can you go away, not stare at us? And she's like, wait, he's saying that he knows you. And it ended up being my grandpa.
Yeah.
So what did you end up seeing?
Well, remember he was in the hall and then he had like that big jacket on, the long coat, and then he kept pointing at Drew because Drew was telling him to leave.
I was like, go away!
We were trying to do some stuff in our bedroom, and then he came in, and then I was like, I kept seeing him because it was just like, you would not leave me alone, so he kept pointing at Drew after you were telling him to go away, and he was like, I know him, and I was like, oh, okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to kick him out.
Well, then I got Grandpa Rice.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out his name, but I was like, it starts with an R. It's a grandpa, it starts with an R, but it was Grandpa Rice.
And the weird part was, like, I never told Kelsey about Grandpa Rice. He passed away when I was a little kid, and like she got everything right, and we decided to call my mom, and my mom ended up telling Kelsey a crazy story about when I was a kid. Basically, my grandpa loved my mom. He was kind of cold to all the other siblings, but for some reason, like, he had a soft spot for my mom. And when she was pregnant with me, he would drive us like 2 hours to the hospital for every appointment, every checkup, everything. And I was the only baby that he went to for like the delivery. After that, he took us to every appointment as well. Well, when he passed away, he was really close to my mom and everything like that. And we were driving home, and my mom actually ended up hitting a cat, and she was bawling, crying, and she finally collected herself, got in the car, and I was talking to somebody in the back seat, and she's like, who are you talking to? And I ended up saying, I'm talking to Grandpa Rice. He says everything's gonna be okay. And basically, she didn't know what to say because he was the guy that was in the car with us, or he was driving us, and he'd always reassure my mom.
This was after he passed away.
Yeah, well, he passed away when I was like 4 or 5 years old, so.
Yeah, so he would see him, but I didn't know that. And then there was the medals too, all of his medals. So I asked if he was in the Air Force. And I guess he was, and he had all these gold medals that he was showing me.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. I guess that wasn't like scary. That was just like.
No, at the time, he was just staring at us from the hallway, so I didn't like know how to feel about it. So I just went to, go away!
Go away.
I know him. I know him. He knows me. I know him. We know each other.
Do you? Do you?
Sweet Apple Pie George asked, how did you two meet? Well, we met in Catalina.
We did.
I was there on a guy's trip with my stepdad and my stepbrother. Basically, the day we got there was the day Kelsey was leaving. We were going back to our little boat that we had docked there. I saw Kelsey on the beach, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to that girl. And I had a Walmart inflatable raft that was spray painted pink and camo.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
I didn't like him either. He like came up to me and
he came paddling up, row.
Well, I was in the harbor. We were there was all these fish, remember all the fish? And I was like playing with them because they kept moving and you would like be surrounded by them and stuff. So I was playing with the fish. And then he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, we're like crowling fish or whatever. And then
it sounded like the color scheme. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You want to play colors? That's what you did. And then he walked up to me and then I went on the beach and I was skipping rocks and he was like, oh, let me show you how to do it. And he comes behind me and he's like moving and like grabbing me. And I was like, ew, I don't like this guy. But then
I don't like him.
So then we got together and then we didn't talk for like a couple years. You're stupid.
Yeah, I'm
and
stupid.
He did something stupid and then we started talking 5 years ago now.
It's been a lot longer. We've been dating for 5 years.
We started talking like a couple months before we started dating.
We're talking for like a year.
No.
Then
it was like 3 or 4
Okay, we
months.
started talking in like
Late December, January, February, and then we started dating in March.
oh, that's right, because we went to the Marry Kiss Me thing.
Yeah. Well, we started talking at the end of December, and then we got together.
March 21st, my birthday. That was my birthday present.
It was your birthday. No, I gave you a birthday present.
I got this beautiful lady.
I also gave you me.
She wrapped herself in a box and shipped herself to
With a
my
bow.
door.
I had a bow on each tit. I showed up.
I'm not
That'd
putting
actually
that.
be
I'm not
That'd
putting
actually be
that.
kind of hot. No, you gotta put in the tit part. It's funny.
I'm not
Funny.
putting.
I'm fucking funny.
Sam XOXO asked, what is the meaning of life to you? It's hard to put it into one scope. I believe that the meaning of life is spreading love and joy and positivity, living abundantly, but that's just one aspect of life. Finding the things that bring joy to you, finding things that bring joy to the people that are closest to you, spreading that love. I don't know, like one of my things that I want to do with my life is leave my mark on the world and
Make
kind
an
of
impact.
like, yeah, leave the stamp that I was here. Like I said, there's a lot of things that go into the meaning of life.
Yeah, I think it's our souls are here to have a human experience, and we're all here to improve our souls as like a whole and to improve that life source or whatever that is, that godly source that we're all from.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's to improve that energy and just like allow us to experience things. I think it's all for us to experience.
Who knows?
But yeah, you never know.
Al was here 247 says, how much do you love Kelsey? I love her very much. I love her to the moon and back. To the moon and back. And funny enough, your heart pumps enough blood to go to the moon and back. So I love you a lot.
No, I love you.
You do? Well, how much?
I love you so much that I know we've spent thousands of lifetimes together and we found each other every single time. So I know that we'll always find each other every lifetime.
Yeah.
Because that's how much I love you.
That's a good leading off question because the next one is, Sam XOXO, is Kelsey your soulmate? Yes, she is. She definitely is.
I learned that in a very intense experience, spiritual experience. It was intense. I called Drew like crying because I thought my life was gonna be, what did I say? I was like, nothing's gonna be the same.
Nothing's gonna be the same. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like,
I thought I was going nuts because it was a lot. I reached enlightenment and I remembered our past lives together and that we are soulmates and we're meant to be together in a lot of lifetimes, for whether it's just being in each other's lives or lovers or whatever.
we are connected.
We are very connected.
Connected.
Get connected for free with education connection. Get connected. What? For free? For free? Education connection.
How do you remember the long lyrics to that song?
Then I went on the internet. Then I don't know the lyrics. I just know that one part.
This one's for you from the same person.
I
Or
like
not
how
from
you
you.
picked, I like how you picked
I'm
that
just
one.
going down the
Like,
list.
That one's. You want to read that one? I mean, you can. You want to read that one?
That's the next one down the list.
What made him fall in love with... Wait, that's not for me. Wait, what made him fall in love with such a special soul like Kelsey? How am I supposed to answer that? How's that for me?
I don't know.
Did you read it? What?
I don't have the best eyesight.
We already answered one like
Yeah.
that.
Well, they're all from the same person. They really went ham. But
Well, they want to know.
Derek Fisher asks, Are you a wrestling fan? I've seen it before. I wouldn't say it's something like I actively watch. Like, I don't think you've ever remembered me watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I like UFC and MMA and stuff like that, but I don't really watch too much wrestling. Not really.
Yeah, I have some friends in WWE, so I wouldn't watch them. I haven't watched it, but I would like to go watch. That'd be really interesting.
Definitely go and
That'd
watch.
be cool. I'd love to go watch.
We're gonna have a wrestling match right here. Off the top ropes. Just,
That would be me. That would literally be me. Like this.
in the fetal position.
People would be booing me because I'm sitting here in a fetal position.
Hit her with the chair. With the chair.
I'd let them too. I'd be all scared.
What? You're huddled up. It's not like you can't not let them. They're just gonna hit you with it. Just boom! CLDXL. Does he get scared from spirit stuff? I am deathly terrified of spirits.
Spirits are love and light. You mean ghosts and entities?
Yeah. So, correction. Yes, I like spirits. I like Lola. I like Emil when he's not scaring me. My spirit guides, yeah, I'm fine with them now. You get used to them popping around. I don't see them like Kelsey does, so it's a little bit... I've seen Emil, I've seen Lola, but it's not like how she sees them. Like, I see them out of the corner of my eye, and that's all I really see. I do feel like I get feelings from them more often, though. Like, my grandpa, I can definitely feel when he's around, but that's about it. But like when we go to these creepy places, I'm a total weenie. I am a total weenie hut junior. Like I am freaking out. I'm looking at Kelsey, I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go lay in bed with my cats. I don't belong
You're supposed
here.
to be all protecting me. And
I'll protect you, but we're getting out of there. I'll throw you on my back and we'll run.
Because I saw someone behind you.
I am deathly afraid of these places, not like normal spirits. When it's like super creepy and we're alone in these random places, it gets scary. This question asks, are you working on anything new or interested in a hobby? I'm working on new projects with my photography and filming stuff and always trying to get better with that. I don't have any new hobbies per se. I've kind of set all that aside to get better at photography and filming and my drone stuff. That stuff used to be hobbies for me, but now it's my passion I want to pursue and do as a job every single day. That's definitely something I would pursue even though I was doing it for free. That's how much I like doing it, so
Good.
I wouldn't consider it just a hobby.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
He's doing dope photo shoots and crazy good.
I've got a bunch planned on the way.
No, you got crazy good at like editing and everything. It's crazy.
I mean,
good.
I've spent
Crazy
hours.
good. Crazy good.
Hours.
Well, if you love something and you go do it, it's that energy you put in is so powerful. Love is the strongest energy in the world. So
You should see how much better I've gotten, like, from when I first started, like, the YouTube journey. It used to take me like, a week to get a 10-minute video out, like, just editing, straight editing. And now I can get a 10-minute video out in a day, thanks to her. She's helped a lot.
but you've done it. You've done the work.
Yeah. There will be some times where I spend 6 hours on a 2-minute part of the video, but I'm also
It's
putting
worth it.
a lot of work into it. If you saw my Thailand video, each of those little introduction ones took me 6 hours to do, but it was worth it, and then I think they turned out really well.
They did.
My sweet Caroline asks, what's your favorite part of a normal day? Is when I come home to her.
Actually?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
No.
It is my-
It's probably your morning shits.
No, I promise. I get so excited. You know why I'm so energetic when I get home? Is because I'm so dull throughout the day. Like when I'm working on my normal stuff, I'm just so neutral. And then when I see her, I'm like a little fucking kid. I get super excited. She's like, you're irritating right now, but I go really extreme.
He's like screaming, like
I get-
running up and down the stairs.
I get really extreme. I get a kid at Disneyland. Imagine every day is the same. And then there's something super exciting, but I get this super exciting part every single day. The rest of my day is kind of just...
No.
I mean, unless I'm working on a big project or something like that, my day's pretty normal. It's kind of just flat, and then when I see her, I get all excited. I end up acting like a goober.
My favorite part of the day is when you get home.
Like the cats. She's like the cat. She jumps up on the table and goes,
Well, I get all excited. excited because then I'm all home alone. I'm dressing like different characters, and then he walks in, and I'm always dressed as Pauline or Emile.
I walk in, she's dressed as Lola, shaking her butt.
I was.
And I got your food. I got your flame broiler. DoorDash here. My sweet Caroline also asked, how many tattoos do you have? I have 3 tattoos. I've got, how do I show this? I've got these 2. And then I got one on my thigh.
His ass. Oh no, it's thigh.
On my thigh.
We have matching ones on our thigh.
Yeah, we got these ones together.
Like 555. Okay, I'll just stand up.
We're just standing
It's
up.
just our knees. 555. Big change.
Do you want to check how many you have?
There's not quite a few.
She's got 17
I
tattoos.
do. I like the pain.
So Kimmy Kins asks, what's your sign? I am an Aries. I'm a March baby, March 21st.
What's your rising moon?
Capricorn, I think.
Oh, they're both Capricorn.
Yeah.
That's right. His Aries is balanced out by the 2 Capricorns.
Yeah, I'm fiery like when I get fiery, and then the rest of the time I'm kind of calm.
Fiery when I get fiery.
You're like, I go for gold the most part when I'm
You're a
getting-
pretty tame Aries, honestly.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty tame, but
Yeah.
when I get mad or when I get like excited
Stubborn.
about
You
it,
get
something or
stubborn.
stubborn, I'm either really stubborn, really mad, or like really excited. I feel my emotions they're very raw when I feel them.
Well, that's good. I'm a Scorpio rising, Virgo sun, and Sagittarius moon. I got earth, fire, and possibly water.
You can answer this one for me.
Do you snore a lot? You haven't been snoring recently, but sometimes he does. So what I do is I just go like that.
And I wake
Or-
up in a panic.
Or you'll be snoring and I'll go, wait, snore? Like that. And then he kind of gets upset, but he talks in his sleep. Like he'll be talking, having a full conversation with me, and he doesn't remember it.
Hey, 21412. Have you ever been followed by a spirit? Kelsey's been followed by a spirit, and
You have too.
well, I'm going to this one because Kelsey's been followed by a spirit and brought it home like it was a gallon of milk. Like, here you go.
A gallon of milk.
Yeah, you brought it home
It
like.
was an entity. It wasn't.
And it was creepy.
Yeah.
It went by Babyface.
Yeah, it did.
And it made me feel horrible.
You weren't
Got wrapped
right
up
for
in a
like-
blanket.
No, you weren't right for like 2 days.
I was irritable like going throughout the day. Like I was very angry.
Yeah.
And then I was like super sad when I got home. And like I was balled up, like shivering at one point. And Kelsey's like, you good? I'm like, I don't feel good for some reason.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, I saw this entity while I was out at one of the places. And we started asking questions, and it started like really aggressively. Either way, we ended up getting rid of Babyface Spirit after we ended up talking to it.
Babyface spirit. It was an entity. It wasn't a spirit.
It was
like
entity. It wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice. No.
And it said it was gonna keep on coming back to me. And
It hasn't come back. So
No.
I did something.
it's banished.
Yeah, I
It is
banished
gone.
it. I used red dragon blood sage and like
It's
I
been
went
exiled.
out. Yeah.
Out. But that has been all the questions. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed having Kelsey with me to answer these questions.
I just kind of sat here.
I know. What's going on?
Well, because it's your questions.
That's true.
I don't want to. I'm used to being the one filming and talking the whole time, so I have to. It's
my turn.
different. I gotta let you. It's your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn, I
can't
guess.
just talk the whole time.
But I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and check out Kelsey's socials. I'll have them down below. Yep. You should go check them out. And you should also check out my Instagram and my TikTok. And make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
Maybe, baby,